questions burn in my mind under the night sky. Bluetooth. What is it? What secrets does it hold? I shall seek counsel with the great tower, that I may learn its ways and create the finest speaker known to man. And so I embarked on this my great journey, from sprawling metropolis through winding country roads, dark, damp forest, and through desolate field. I traveled through raging stream, through shadow and through flame. At long last I arrived at the great tower, but alas, I could not connect. Betrayed, defeated, a vision came to me. I knew what must be done.
Okay, that might have been a little bit dramatic, and frankly, I don't know where to go with that bit. What I do know though is it's like incredibly easy to take apart pretty much any Bluetooth speaker and take the pieces and put them in something else and turn that thing into a Bluetooth speaker. Now, to demonstrate this, I got us a little speaker from the dollar store. Let's rip this thing open, see what's going on in here, and you can see not a whole lot. Now, every Bluetooth speaker is going to need a power source, it's going to need a speaker, and most importantly, it's going to need the Bluetooth receiver. This, of course, is the most important piece because this is what your phone or computer or other devices are going to connect to allow it to be used as a wireless speaker. So, earlier when I said,
it's like incredibly easy,
it's usually just a matter of cutting a couple wires and then attaching whatever else you want. For example, what we can do is we can say, hey, I don't want to use this battery, I want to use a cord, and we can hook up a cord.
Power on.
Or we can say, hey, I don't want to use this speaker, I want to use this speaker. Boom, we can hook up a different speaker. We can add a button between the Bluetooth board and the speaker, and then whenever it's pushed, it's acting as like a mute button. I think that's pretty sweet. All right, this is great, because now we know how this works, we can completely abuse this concept and make the world's worst Bluetooth speaker. Let's do it. So we know we only need these three things to make a speaker. The question is now, how many more things can we put in the way? We're just gonna try to put a bunch of nonsense in the way of you listening to your favorite tunes. Now you already know I've got a bunch of cords and buttons and plugs and switches and all kinds of random goodies. And now I just need something to put them in, and I think I got just the thing. This Door King 1835 is perfect. It's heavy, it's sharp, it already has a speaker built into it. So we're just gonna go ahead and make that speaker also Bluetooth and confusing. Let's do it.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
let's take a look at what the hell's going on here, okay? So we've got our three main components, right? We've got our Bluetooth chip, we've got our speaker, and we've got our power source. I'm sorry, is that yep, that's an HDMI cable that I turned into a power cord. It powers both the wireless clicker system as well as the courtesy lights. Now, you may have noticed the other two power cords you see, and yes, you do need those as well. That's right, you need 3 outlets to fire this bad boy up. Along with our custom HDMI power cable, we've got one for our electromagnetic security system, as well as one to power the Bluetooth chip itself. Now, once those are all plugged in, you're not quite done yet. You gotta also make sure several other components are in place. Watch the LED on the Bluetooth chip, and you can see how removing any of these upper components will cause the speaker to lose power. Now, of course, once you've got it to turn on, you're not even halfway there. You also have 8 switches that need to be in the correct position for sound to come out. Now, keep in mind, mathematically, there are 256 possible combinations that these 8 switches could be in, and only one of those 256 is the correct one, so good luck. As you can see here, if any of them are moved into the wrong position, the music stops. Keen observers may have seen my thumb down there in the bottom left, and it's actually doing a very important job, and that is holding down the listening button. That's right, the listening button must be held at all times, or else, again, that music's not going to come out. Look, I'm not going to lie, you look very confused right now. Why don't we check out this video corporate just sent over? I think it'll clear things up a little bit for you. Congratulations on your purchase. You're only 25 quick steps from listening to your favorite tunes. To begin, arm the security system. Great. Now, for your safety, please disarm the security system. Look out. You may now toggle the mute switch. Great. You're ready to toggle the mute switch. You're now ready to toggle the mute switch. You're now ready to toggle the mute switch. In this next step, carefully switch the correct red switch. Great, you're finally ready to toggle the mute switch. Next, carefully plug our patented power over HDMI cable into an We know what you're wondering. Is it safe to turn on the courtesy lights? At this point, it is safe to do so. Go ahead and pull the courtesy chain. While not required, we do highly recommend doing so as a way to brighten your experience. Greg, we are almost there. We'll be listening in only 15 more steps. You're now prepared to apply our patented U-turn connector to the appropriate sized receptacle. In the next step, carefully plug our patent-pending Ouroboros cable into the appropriate receptacle. Take a moment and completely sterilize your environment. When ready, remove the dust covers from the weatherproof ports. Excellent work. Now that those ports are opened up, you're now ready to plug in the audio cable. Fantastic. You're doing incredible. You must be so proud. Next, plug the non-weatherproof audio cable into the non-weatherproof audio cable ports. Great, you're ready to take advantage of our exciting new technology in the Ethernet cable. Plug one end into the TRS jack on the face of the speaker. Plug the other end into Ethernet port 1 on the face of the speaker. In the next step, please present your security credentials to the magnetic pedestal atop the Bluetooth speaker. That's great. Great, you're finally ready to place your keys in the ignition. While holding the keys steadily in one hand, rotate your wrist 90 degrees to the left until you feel the switch firmly seat into the on position. In the next step, please turn on the courtesy lights by pulling on the courtesy chain. This is no longer optional. Great, we're ready to turn on our speaker. Calmly press and hold the call button until the blue light inside the viewing window is illuminated. Now that the speaker is powered on, you may safely toggle the mute switch. Now that all mute switches are toggled into the correct position, you may now toggle the mute switch. Congratulations, you've made it to the final step. With the listening button firmly held down, please click the quick clicker to activate the listening relay. Wow, we all knew you could do it. Great job. Thank you for watching. There it is, the world's worst Bluetooth speaker by any metric I can think of. I hope you had a great time watching this. I had a great time making this. Huge shout out to all the people that are out here doing this because, oh my God, this is really hard. I'm gonna be back with more. I don't know what yet. If you've got any ideas for some strange or weird or wild you wanna see me try to make, drop it in the comments below and we'll see what we can do. Have a great day. Have a great life. That's great.